Hello and welcome back to Pokemon Stadium, the Let's Play with near Rambler. Right then, let's go back to the stadium once again and back to the cup. We are now familiar with the Poke Cup, and this time we're doing the Ultra Ball tier. Yes, it's getting harder. So once again we're going to stick with the team that we picked out over the last two tiers because I believe they're good enough, and also if they're not, it'll be a challenge. So once again, we're going against Biker, and this time his Pokemon have got even stronger and more different. So we've got Bokar, Off Venom, Camus, Wrath, Poliwrath, Chopma, and Ape Prime. So once again, they're all weak to Psychic types. So Woolums is going to be, once again, our key star of the show, which is good. Followed by Lisa, because again, she has some abilities to take them on. Despite the fact she's weak against the fighting types of Chokma and 8 Prime, but she should be alright. And then finally we'll have Ed to back us all up. We should be good.
We're ready to roll! Pokemon Tournament Poke Cup Ultra. The excitement continues to build here at Pokemon Stadium. Let the battles commence!
Yeah, that's the battle commence indeed. So you may have noticed with the selection of Pokemon for the opponent that the levels are now even more diverse. There were some 51s, 53s, and may even be a 52. So again, it is getting harder. Now we could do the same and diverse our levels of our Pokemon, but once again I'm going to try and stick to 50 just for the added challenge. That's all I'm doing it for. If it gets too hard, I will diversify the levels. Go on, Woolums, give him a Mind Crash. Well, that's definitely going to take care of him. Sorry, Raf Polywoo. Yeah, even I would have span around 360 degrees and then collapsed on my back. That was a heck of a blow. Yeah, you're damn straight. We're going straight into it. We mean business.
Oh,
it's a Camus. Right, okay, we should be good to go with another Psychic. I doubt we'll take it out in one go, but we should be able to weaken it enough.
A Psychic Blast! Pokemon looks wrong.
And we did take it out one go. Camus, you are weak. Just like your forebearer.
There's a
Murgrim.
difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Oh, it's Machoke.
We've seen you in every tournament so far, but you're now level 53, so what, you know, you're a little stronger than last time, but that's okay, Chokma. You're still weak to my Mind Crush abilities. The spoons do not lie, Chokma. We're not messing around, folks. We mean business. Well done, Woolums. Once again, your twin spoons of psychic awesomeness have dealt the final blow. Well, it would be the final blow if it was the last battle, but it isn't. It is the Biker. Nice. Right, let us continue on to Rocker. Let's see what he's got up his sleeves. Okay, he's got a Steve at level 54. That's scary. Okay, and a Buzz Ace, a Raichase, a Tangle Ace, a Vileplume, and a Victrace. So he's sticking with the whole grass electric thing. That's fine. He's got 3 grass, 3 electric. I think Charlie would be once again the best opening move because she has a ground move to take care of the electrics. But if it's Electrace, she may have to be retreated. So who will take her place? Definitely Ed. I think Ed once again for Rocker is going to be a critical component, and then it's just a question of who to top up. I think Woolums will be good for this one. As a backup.
Can we expect to see?
Hopefully a win for me. Well, already we're off to a flying start with Tanglace, so he may decide to retreat, and he seems to have taken a long time deciding what he's going to do. I'm going to just roll with Flamethrower and hope for the best. Yeah, he's retreating. This is bad. I'm going to stick on my fan because where I am at the moment is bloody hot, so I apologise if you hear a bit of a hum in the background. Oh, he's picked out Electrace. That's not so good. But yeah, apologies for the hum in the background there. It's very warm. Right, okay. God, look at Steve on the opposing side of the field. He's a bit of a crafty sod. Right, well, you can tell actually that Electrace has actually less HP than our Steve at level 50. And I might talk about that a little bit here as we battle. I'm tempted to stick with Charlie and just do Earthquake.
They're staring each other down.
I'm going to do it and see what happens. I hope, Charlie, I haven't put you to death. I might have put you to death.
There's the attack. Oops.
Oh, he missed! Oh, Electrace missed. Well, that's it. We've got it sorted. Earthquake will take it out.
Whoa, looks like a bad Pokemon.
Yep, we took care of his ace in the hole.
Is it down and
Oh,
out?
we got lucky there. Thunder has a very... Well, it actually has more than a half hit rate. I think it's like 70,
What will
75
the next
maybe hit
Pokemon
rate.
be?
In terms of percentage, so 75% chance of hitting. We got very lucky there. I will take that. Charlie will be very grateful. The fact that he's brought out Tangelace just means he must only have grass Pokemon left in reserve. So we will take advantage of that and give it the burning it deserves. But yeah, you may have noticed that Electrace at level 54 had less HP than our Electrode, Steve. What that implicates, I should say, is that in Pokemon, and this is for all generations, not just Gen 1. Gen 1 did it on a more basic level, admittedly. Oh, thank God it had no effect. I mean, we've used Stone Spore 3 times already, and it did bugger all. So it's nice that it, you know, the opponent returns the favour by using it, and it does nothing either. But anyway, going back to what I was saying, you know, his Rocky's Electro was level 54, 4 levels higher than our Steve, and yet his HP was less than our Steve at level 50. And what that means is that in Pokemon, there is such a thing as Evs and Ivs. Now, I don't know what Evs and Ivs actually stand for, but essentially, when I mentioned in the last video... Well, hello, Raichu. I was hoping to have you on my team, actually, but I'm saving you for a special occasion. So yes, I do have a Pikachu, which is obviously the basic form of Raichu. I was going to put him on our team, but I decided not to for very special reasons, which we'll get to much later on in the LP. But anyway, going back to my original point. There's this thing about Evs and Ivs, and basically every Pokemon has not only their stats, like HP, attack, defense, speed, special, and then... 1 HP! What? Oh, bugger. Charlie, you're in for a bit of a hurt there. Thunderbolt does hit all the time. Oh, I'm sorry, Charlie. Oh, well done for surviving it. Sorry about that, Charlie. MB. I mean, a 1 HP survival rate. That's going to happen more often than you think later on in the game, and it's going to be like, what the fuck? But at this stage in the game, that's still, what the fuck? But it's alright, it's fine. We've still won this fight. There's nothing to worry about. But anyway, long story short, before I repeat my point for the 3rd time, every Pokemon with the stats that I've just mentioned, they have hidden stats in the background beyond the attack, defense, speed, and special, called the Evs and Ivs. And if you know about them and are able to level those up, then you can gain slight stat advantages over your opponent's Pokemon if they happen to use the same Pokemon as you but at the same level or higher levels. So basically, my Electrode has higher EV, in this case, than Rocker's Electrode. So even though my Electrode is only at level 50, its stats are higher than its level 54 Electrode because it's got better EV stats, the secondary stats, the backup stats, the hidden stats. And I made sure before I did this LP that I take advantage of those as best as I can, because at this stage in the game it's a bit of a cakewalk, as I keep using the phrase. In the later part of the games, you need to take advantage of Evs and Ivs. If you don't, you are going to have a fight on your hands. But we'll get to that later. But either way, that's the reason why at level 54, Rocker's Electrode still had weaker stats than our Electrode, at least in the health department. Maybe not in others, but I can honestly say, at this point in the game, they have weaker stats than ours. Anyway, I'll talk more about that later when the time comes. So, we're facing Juggler. This Pokemon's got stronger once again. He's got 2 level 54 Pokemon this time. He's got a Primeape and a Golem, with the hyphens in between, as amongst his others as well. So let's see. He's got 2 Pokemon weak to Psychic, 1 weak to Water, 1 weak to Fighting, and 2 weak to Bug, which we don't have. This is an interesting conundrum. I think Charlie might be a good bet here, because I think Charlie, although isn't advantageous against any of those, is slightly disadvantageous against Golem. She's got high attack stats, and psychic types tend to have low defenses. Gengar has a low defense stat, and at this stage in the game, in terms of Gen 1, he is weak to ground moves, because he's a poison type. Advantage us. I think Ed will be a good second in command. And then I think Trish, but I could have made a mistake there. Perhaps I should have chosen Lisa, but we'll see. Well, hopefully. I'm hoping it does look promising. Right, I need to pause the recording momentarily on my end to make sure everything's recording okay. So when we come back, within the briefest second, at least for me and for you, we shall continue on, and we have started with Golem, which is not a good start for us. So I've got to make some decisions, so I shall be back in a moment. Right, okay, I'm going to retreat. I'm getting Trish out. I'm not keeping Charizard out. Oh, actually, maybe I should have done. No! No, I'm sticking with my decision. Trish needs to come out. I think Trish might be able to take on this Golem a little bit better than Charlie can. Oh, he used counter. Well, luckily for us, because of Juggler's niche, his specialism, which tends to be counter and metronome for whatever reason, it works in our favour. So, now that we're in a slightly more advantageous position, I think a surf attack will do us wonders.
Ride that surf!
Yeah, go on Trish, ride that wave and serve him up some damage. Oh, a quadruple hit there. I think Golem is out.
Gone! It's a one-hit wonder!
Yeah, we've taken care of Golem.
What Pokemon will be fighting next?
I don't care. Well, I do care actually, because actually I do care a lot, because that is a Chansey. And that causes us some problems again, because Chansey has a relatively high special stat. And she has a lot of health, as you can see there, compared to our Lapras. Now, Chansey's a bit of a weird one. She's not the best Pokemon in the world, and actually quite weak despite her high health stats, but only if you exploit the attack and defense stats of Chansey, which you can if you're the opponent. But as a trainer, you can get around that with other means. Chansey can be quite a nasty Pokemon if you're not careful. Luckily, however, I have confused it with Confuse Ray, and it tried to sing and got confused as to what note to begin with. So we are fine! In which case, I'm going to replace Trish with Charlie. I think Charlie will be able to do more damage than Trish can. Nothing against Trish in terms of her stats, it's just her moves, special moves. Chansey's special is pretty good. I don't think she'll do enough damage, whereas Charlie has some more physical moves. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, dear. Oh, dearie me. I was hoping it might do a little bit, because I was hoping confusion would last a bit longer than that. Oh, bugger and balls. Okay, I'm going to take a chance that Charlie will wake up. That chance failed. It's using Metronome and Mega Drain. Okay, well, that's okay. If it's going to use Metronome as its gimmick, then I'm okay with that, because Mega Drain did 4 damage and healed it only 2. Mega Drain heals half the damage that you deal to your opponent, so I'm not too worried. Oh, he's retreating! Interesting. I'm not sure why you're doing that. But okay, you've replaced Chansey with Hypno. I have woken up. I wonder if the computer knew I'd wake up.
The commands are issued.
Well, either way, I'm going to slap you with my belly!
What's that?
Yeah!
There, it's a hit.
That didn't do as much as I'd hoped, but whatevers. Oh, you're going to try and put me to sleep again? Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Cock. And you're probably going to succeed. Oh, you didn't! You didn't, because you were unlucky. Good for me. Right, I'm going to use Earthquake. Slightly stronger than Body Slam. I think it might do a little bit more damage as a result.
What'll it do?
Yeah, oh, and a critical hit helps wonders. Didn't quite finish him off though, which is a bit sad, but did enough to cause some problems.
What now?
Oh. It fell asleep again. Right.
How will this snooze affect the battle?
Do you know what? Probably not by about that much, because I'm going to retreat once again and bring out Ed to the field. You saw Charlie actually opened up her eyes there, but she is still asleep, rest assured. Unfortunately. I used Dream Eater. Well, that's lucky, because I was thinking he was going to use Metronome, so that helps us out, because Dream Eater doesn't work if the opponent is awake. Hence the title of the name of the
Will this
move.
Pokemon swap change
Arg.
the flow of battle? Double A!
Nice.
Yeah, it's a hit! And it's down!
Well, that's good. Right, so we're down to
There's a
Chansey
distinct
only,
difference
and
in the
luckily,
number of remaining
Ed has a
Pokemon.
physical move up his sleeve, if he had any arms.
Nothing left in reserve.
Which doesn't matter, because he still has a physical move regardless, which is, of course, a double edge. The double edge is what we're going to use. That will do more damage than Mega Drain or Psychic will, because of the special stats. Special stats, even, not dat. You see, look, she's got very little health, but she has a lot of health, but not enough to cause problems. Although we do take a bit of a hit from that. Oh no, she's used counter. Oh, that's us wiped out. Oh dear. Oh, that was bad. I wasn't expecting Chansey to use counter there. That's a bad thing. Our first fainting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we are in some trouble. Well, no continue this time, unfortunately. But that's okay, because like I said, things get harder, it makes more challenge for us. It isn't a condition to fight, announcer. Just come on, Charlie, wake up, girl. You beautiful lass. It's using Clamp. That's kind of annoying, actually. Oh, that's bad. Okay, Clamp is quite a nasty move. Now, Clamp basically carries on. I'm going to have to retreat again. That is very annoying, actually. Damn it. Clamp's a water move, so it does more damage against Charlie, who's a fire type, and she got a critical hit as well, Chansey did, and that's not good. Now, the thing about Clamp, as you might have seen there, Chansey didn't get a hit on, or didn't have her turn. Now, in the first gen, the moves Wrap, Bind, and Clamp work very differently from Gen 2 onwards. In Gen 1, they basically attack your opponent, as they did with Charlie, and then they'll keep attacking, and while they keep attacking, that was very lucky by the way, while they keep attacking they lock you out, you cannot move, whereas in the later gens, Gen 2 onwards, they just stop you from retreating. So luckily, because we could retreat, we countered the Clamp, and that's why Chansey didn't get a move, because it basically interrupted the move itself. But Juggler managed to knock out Ed. That just shows it's getting harder now, ladies and gentlemen. It is getting harder. But either way, we survive. We've got 2 continues. We're going to move on. We're going to keep going because we're strong. And we've got beauty to go against. And, yeah, it's an interesting type as well. Oh, she's got a level 55 Dugdy. That can actually cause some problems. I'm going to open up with Ed. Ed can take on all 6 of her Pokemon. And then Steve is a good backup, and I think Trish will help round out the range here.
The crowd's excitement is building.
No, I hope it is, because it's building for me in terms of tension. She's starting with Blaster D. He's checking his side shoulder cannons. I hope they are working well. Right! I'm just going to go straight for it, no messing around. I think a Mega Drain will be in good order. Grass is strong against water types, and Blaster D is a water type. Nice. Okay, did more than half. Oh, she's doing the double team thing again, like she did last time. This basically means that she's going to make it harder for us to hit her Blaster D. You know what? I'll take my chances. Come on, Ed, you can do this.
Wow, Mega Drain!
Yeah! That takes care of Blaster D.
Wow! Going down!
This is it, you see. You shouldn't keep relying on the same strat. I mean, you're relying on chance, really.
Coming out.
It can pay off, but most of the time it won't. It'll pay off to the opponent.
Oh, it's Dugong.
interesting. A do-goody.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Sorry. I'm not going to retreat just yet, but Dugong or Doogady is a water, I believe, ice type as well. And ice is good against grass, so
We go into battle poses.
I'm going to use Mega Drain and hope I do some damage.
What's next? Whoa! Looks like a bad
Not as much as I
Pokemon
thought.
choice.
She's double team again though. She's sticking with the strategy. She's adamant it is going to work, and maybe it will.
The crowd's excitement is building over this hot battle.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, it's been pretty one-sided so far, but you never know. Maybe her luck will change.
What's this?
Not enough at the moment. Ah, that's exactly what I was worried about.
There's the attack.
Well, that did a fair bit of damage.
The intense battle continues.
Okay, I've got to hope that Mega Drain hits. I've got a feeling it's going to miss because of chance. 3 for 3 is a hard thing in this game.
Savage attack.
Yes! And a pointless critical hit as well, but whatever, it doesn't matter, we knocked it out. That's what I care about. Not on Ed.
There's a distinct
See through the
difference
illusions.
in the number of remaining
Ed's smart
Pokemon.
like that.
Oh, it's Golem.
Well, lucky for us, Golan is super weak
The
against
remaining
grass,
Pokemon
so
count is
we
3
should
to
be in
1.
safe hands.
The battle has become one-sided.
It definitely has.
There it goes.
Yeah, we should be able to take it out. Oh yes. Well, Beauty was a bit of a walkover, but that's fine, I'll take it. Again, at this late stage in the game. Well, not really late stage in the game, but in this late stage of the Poker Cup, you take what you can get. Excellent. No pun intended. Well done, Ed. Give us a much earned and hard-earned continue. Both the same thing that I said in 2 lines, but you know what I mean. Right, back in the mode, just gonna check recording's okay. And we shall move on to the next battle. Next battle. Let's bring it. Going against medium. That is a diverse range of Pokemon. She's got level 54, Cloyster and Golbat. Cloyster I'm not too worried about. Golbat could be a problem. Right, well she's got 3 Pokemon weak to electric, so I'm going to start with Steve. Then I think Woolums, and then I think Trish would be a good roundup altogether. Woolums can take care of Gengar, Trish can take care of Magmar, and then the Magneton is a bit of the ace in the hole. And she starts with Gengar! Okay, this is a tricky one. I'm going to do Thunder Wave. I think paralysing it to begin with might be a good bet. Oh, Steve.
Thank you, Thunder Wave. Oops, it's paralyzed.
It's using Confuse Ray. That's alright, actually, because I'm going to retreat Steve.
It's confused.
So, I'm not going to keep him out. I think Steve will come back later. I think Woolums will be the man of the hour. Steve, you will have your chance just later on.
Oh, it's Alakazam.
Hey, Woolums, you can do this, bro. And it's paralysed. Well, that is very lucky for us, because it means it cannot move, and therefore we get round the whole free hit malarkey. So hopefully Woolums can do some serious damage to Gengar. Not dead, mind you. Its special's going to fall, though. And it's paralysed again! Wow. That's interesting. That just means that, well, basically we're able to take out Gengar with no problems at all. It wasn't able to move for the last 2 turns. Paralyze is a good stasis effect if you can inflict it. It really can be helpful. It can go against you because, again, it's down to random number generator, but in this case we got lucky again. It won't continue, I can guarantee you it, trust me. But we'll ride it while we can.
Oh, it's
Tentacruel, a basically gigantic, massive, googly-eyed jellyfish. But that's fine, because Tentacruel is also a poison type, let alone a water type, and that is weak to psychic.
They
So I think
strike
Woolums here
fighting
is perfectly capable of dealing with it.
poses. Vigorous attack. Whoa! Looks like a bad Pokemon choice.
It is. Not enough to kill it, though. And it's just a Screech, because...
Oh!
Okay.
Great. Its defense is down.
Problematic, possibly,
The
but not
crowd
right now,
excitement is building
because
over this hot
we're going to go first. We're going to kill it. So, fine by me.
It's doubly effective.
And
Oh!
that's
it's
that.
down.
Goodbye, Tentacruel.
There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon.
There is indeed. Hopefully, we have more than they have. Oh, she's bringing out the goo bit. That is interesting.
The remaining Pokemon count is 3-1. The battle has become one-sided.
It certainly has, but maybe not for long. Now, Golbat at level 54 is a speedy Pokemon. He's not the most powerful, but he can have some physical moves up its wings, which could cause Woolums some damage and possibly knock him out.
They're staring each other down.
I'm not sure if it's worth retreating or not, or whether to take the risk with the much lower defense than we already have and just go for the Psychic. I'm going to do that. I'm hoping I'm going to outspeed it. We do! Oh, that's alright then. Might not finish it off, but we'll do enough damage to set us up for the next Pokemon.
That's the weak spot.
Oh, we did finish it off! Oh, well, lucky us then. I guess his special just wasn't strong enough. Well, that was good. Which means we're going to continue as well, because we didn't lose any Pokemon like last time. That's good. That's good indeed. Brilliant. Nice. Okay, 4 continues. We're doing good. Not as good as last time, but for Ultra Ball, we're doing good. Trust me. He's got a Charlie of his own. Okay. Let's have a look more closely. Now, Zardchari and Lurking is weak to Electric. Sorvinu and Ape Prime is weak to Psychic. And Slash Sand is weak to Grass and Water. And Shinper, we don't have anything strong against it because it's weak to Fighting. So I think Ed will be a good opening gambit because Ed can take on 8 Prime Slash Sand, Sorvinu and Lurking. He has the type coverage for those 4. I think Trish will be a good second choice because she can take care of Zardchari. And then I think Woolums again is going to serve us some good stuff as a wild card.
We're into round 6.
Let's see if I've made the right decision. He's gone for the Shinper. Okay, that's annoying. It's whether I want to mess around with Stun Spore. I mean, we haven't had much success with Stun Spore, but Paralysing Shinper would be useful. However, if I miss, which is a chance, because Stun Spore's not the most accurate of moves. It's above half. I think it's about 55, 65. I think 55 is the accuracy of it. It could be worth it, but then so could a Psychic or Mega Drain. Let's just go with a Psychic and see what happens. Let's go for a Slash. Okay, that's... we'll see. Ow, you scratched my faces. Got a critical hit, but that's what Slash does. Slash has always got a critical hit. Well, I say always. Generally higher chance critical hit, to the point in Gen 1 where it's generally always critical hit. It depends on the speed of the Pokemon, but I think if he's going to use Slash again, I haven't got anything to worry about. Yeah, we should be fine. Ed will be weakened, which is not good, but I'm going to keep him out there and take out Shinper. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm going to roll with it. Again, a pointless critical hit. Could have done with that earlier, but whatever. The game will not always favour us in terms of RNG.
What Pokemon will be fighting next?
Well, hopefully something weak to Ed, because Ed could gain some health. Ah, lucky us. He does, but then Slash Sand is quite speedy.
The Pokemon are entirely
And the
different
trouble is,
types.
Slash Sand is probably going to use Slash, as per his name suggests. And not with Sand either. And I'm not sure if Ed can survive that. I'm going to retreat, actually, and get out Trish. I mean, it's a bit of a pointless maneuver, but I want to try and get a continue if I can. It's not essential. We've got plenty, but
Oh, it's lovely.
I'm taking a bit of a hit here. And hopefully it's a hit that pays off. I use Seismic Toss. Well, that's handy, actually, because Seismic Toss does a fixed amount of damage, as you will have known from the last few videos.
How will this swap affect the outcome?
He's thinking, I think he's going to retreat, which is fine, because I'm going to use Ice Beam. Luckily, he does not retreat. Ice Beam should be super effective against Slash Sand as well as Surf. And the reason why I use Ice Beam but not a Water move, because Water for some reason is strong against ground in this, is that if he'd have retreated to a Grass type such as Venusaur, Ice Beam would have been super effective still, because Ice is strong against Grass as well. Freezing Grass in the morning apparently is weak. Oh, speaking of which,
Oh, it's Venusaur.
we have Sorvini here, so even if he had retreated, we would have got the upper hand. Right, I'm going to stick with Ice Beam. Oh, that's bad. It goes first and use Razor Leaf. That could take out Trish. Trish, I'm sorry if that happens. Oh, it's probably going to finish us off. Oh, no, Trish is able to survive. Good for you, girl. Hopefully you can do some serious damage with Ice Beam here. Probably won't be enough to kill it. But enough to, yeah, no, not enough to kill it. Ooh.
It's a head-on collision.
What did I use? Woolums. Woolums can survive a Razor Leaf. I'm going to bring out Woolums. Woolums is a Psychic type. Sorvini, or Venusaur, is a Grass Poison type, so it is weak to Psychic. And Woolums can survive a Razor Leaf because it's got a high special, despite the critical hit capacity. Because Razor Leaf does have also a high critical hit ratio, which I believe is the gimmick of Tamer. He tends to use moves that are critical hit basis. But like I said, Woolums can survive it because Woolums is a strong, mentally sound Pokemon. And it's faster than Sorvini. So therefore,
There it goes.
we can take care of it and get ourselves a continue.
Wow, that's an effective hit.
And we'll take care of that.
Wow. Goes down.
Nice.
And there goes the
Well done,
battle.
Woolums. Well done, Trish. Well done, Ed. You all played your part. We did take a few serious hits there. But we are now once again at the semi-finals. So, checking recording's okay. We shall continue on in a moment. I will be back in a bit. Okay, let's continue. So we're now facing against Psychic once again, and she is going to have a Woolums of her own, amongst other Pokemon. Interesting. So she's got 3 Psychic types, which is relevant to her name. But also 3 flying types. Aerodactyl is a rock flying type, or Aerodenza in this case. Dodrenza is just a flying type, normal type. And Scythenza is a bug flying type. Interesting. I think Charlie would be a good opening gambit. Again, Charlie's not super strong against Psychic or Flying, but her attack strength and her attacking moves might be good enough against... Mind you, having said that, I might have to cancel actually, because Broenzo is a Water Psychic type. That's no good. I think actually, change of plan. I think Lisa will be a good opening gambit. I think Steve is a good backup for Scythenza, Dodrenza, and Aerodenza. I think Charlie will still have to be played. I just think she'll be played a little later. Lisa's a good all-rounder. Lisa should be able to do some damage. He starts with, or she even, sorry, Psychic starts with Hypenza. I think a good body slam may be in order here. He's using Psychic, that's okay, it's a strong move, as we know. A very strong move, but we're going to retaliate with Body Slam, which is a physical move. And we were able to paralyze it. That is good. You see, Body Slam has the added ability to paralyze. with a 1 in 3 chance, and that's what I was hoping for. So that means its speed for Hypenza is reduced. I may not have said that before in the last few videos, but paralysis even does reduce speed, and he cannot move. So that turns the table around a little bit here. That is good for us. So yeah, paralysis is one of the strongest stasis effects in the game, second to frozen, in my opinion. Although sleep could be argued, but I think frozen is definitely number 1. I think paralysis is slightly better than sleep. Depends on your strategy. Maybe sleep and paralysis are tied for second place. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. I should switch to Steve, but I'm actually going to give Elisa a chance to take it on with Blizzard. Let's go for a try attack. That's could be worrying. Okay, not worrying enough, but hopefully we can retaliate with Blizzard. Go on, Lise. Oh, yes. Yes! Finished it in one move as well. I was not expecting that, but I'll take it.
There's a distinct difference in the number of remaining Pokemon.
Depends what her third one is. It's an Aerodactyl. That is... Okay, she didn't pick a level 54 Scythenza. That's interesting. Right, I'm going to sacrifice continue here because Aerodenza is much faster than Lisa. Lisa, I do not mean to throw you under the bus here, but I'm going to have to sacrifice you a bit here for the advantage. Oh, it's gone for Hyper Beam. Lisa, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to throw you under the bus, but trust me, your sacrifice was not in vain. You have done a stupendous amount for us in this battle. Your sacrifice will not go in vain.
Combatants face each other. Oh, it's Electric!
Alright then, Steve, hopefully, or Steve is, in theory, the fastest Pokemon in the game. Electrode is the fastest Pokemon, it's got the highest speed, so, even though Aerodenza is level 51, we should be able to give it a good thrashing with Thunderbolt. Nicely done. Won't kill it necessarily. Oh, no it does. I'll take that. Alright, Steve, well done for avenging Lisa. Lisa, well done for your absolute brilliance. Able to turn the battle around with Hypenza, which I was worried about with your body slam and paralysis ability. We did it. And well done for the Dodrio attack as well. You did as good, Lisa. And you'll be recovered for the next battle. It's not like you're going anywhere, so she'll be back. Right, we're at the final for Ultra Ball. It is old man time. He even has a Steve of his own. And he has some strongish Pokémons. He is level 55 Dragite, the top level Pokemon you can have in this tournament. And then a Pinsir or Pinner, a Flareon, a Niking, a Goluk, and Elorode. This is quite a diverse team of types, so not really any one of our Pokemons can take on more than one. Let me just have a think here. Well, Woolums can take on Niking, Steve can take on Goluk, and do a little bit of damage to Dragite. Charlie can, well, burn Pinner, and do damage to Flareon, and Niking actually. I think Charlie might be a good opening move, but then I've got a horrible feeling that old man is going to open up with Dragite. I mean, why would you not? Ed is good against... Well, he's resistant to an Elorode, good against Goluk, can be good against Niking. He might be a good opener. I might open up with Ed. He is weak to Flareon, but that's a 1 in 6 chance. Actually, no. I think Lisa, once again, will be a good opening move. She's got such a diverse type of moves. She can take on a lot of those. So I'm going to do that. And then I think Trish can take on Flareon and Niking. And then I'm going to go with Charlie. I'm going to go Lisa, Trish, and Charlie and hope for the best. This is a toughie.
The final battle. Who will bask in the glory of the championship?
Starts with the Goluk. That's annoying. I got a feeling we might lose this one, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a real possibility, but we're going to hold our ground and we're going to use Thunderbolt as it uses Surf. Okay, that's going to do some damage. Let's just hope it isn't a critical hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Oh well, that didn't do as much as I thought, which is good. It means that we can retaliate with Thunderbolt. Go on, Lisa.
Whoa, look
Good move.
What a furious battle!
He's thinking. I'm going to stick with Thunderbolt. He might retreat Golok. He's not. He's going for another Surf. That's alright. Again, if it's not a critical hit, we can survive this. It isn't. But unleash. Alright. Finish it off with another Thunderbolt.
How's that?
You shake that booty. Oh, and again, pointless critical hit, which happens a lot, as I said before.
Going down! We're waiting for the next Pokemon.
Either way, we have taken out Golok. Right, what is next? Oh, he's brought out his Dragite. Okay.
It has to make up for lost
We
ground.
should be alright, because Lisa can take on Dragite with Blizzard. Dragite is a Dragon Flying type. Like I said before, Dragon... It's a lot more formidable in the later generations, but in Generation 1, it's kind of pointless. It only has one move to its type, which is Dragon Rage, and Dragon Rage does a fixed 40 damage, and that's it. No other Dragon moves other than that. So the Dragon type is really downplayed in this generation, and because Dragite is Dragon and Flying type, it's weak to Ice quadruply. However, it goes first with the Hyper Beam. There's a chance I think Lisa is going to go out. Yep. Sorry, Lisa. That's the second time I've had to throw you under the bus, although that time was not intentional. I thought you might have been able to go first there, but that's okay. Lisa, again, is not going to go in vain. We're going to bring out Trish to back her up and avenge her. Because Trish knows Ice moves as well. Ice, like I said, is super strong against Dragon and Flying types, and it's going to be a quadruple hit. And because it used Hyper Beam, although it's a strong attack, it has to recharge, which means it can't move, which means we get a free hit. So... Well, that, yeah, as the announcer said, I think he said it better than I can, that is a one-hit kill.
It's a one-hit wonder.
Level 55 Dragite is not something to take lightly. It's a formidable foe, but on this stage in the game, it's manageable. And he's got a Pinner as a final throw of the dice. Now, luckily... Well, actually, I don't think Ice is super effective against Bug type. Pinner's a Bug type. I'm not sure Ice is, actually. I'll give it a Confusion, because Charlie can sort it out, no problem. He's going for a Slash, which is fine. It's a critical hit move, as noted before, but not enough damage really to get us worried. So I think a Confuse Ray will just possibly sort things out. It may be pointless, but you never know. It makes Old Man worry a bit, and that's all that matters. Right, I'm going to Ice Beam it, because it'll do more damage than Surf. Alright, wasn't confused that time, but again, we can survive another Slash if needs be. So Trish is going to counter out with Ice Beam once again, tried and trusted. Oh, and a critical hit as well! Ooh, will that kill it? Yeah, the tournament's in the bag. Well done, Trish. Well done, Trish. Well done, Lisa, as well, for setting this up. Sorry I had to throw you under the bus the second time. Like I said, that time was not intentional, but we've won. And like I said, it's getting harder. We're losing Pokemon. That's how it should be. So once again, we are the champion of Poke Cup. This time, the Ultra Ball tier. We're doing well. Let's hope this momentum can continue. Nice. Nice indeed. Right. Well, that'll do for this video, I think. Next time, we're going to take on the Poke Cup Master Ball. And I do not for one second think that is going to go as smoothly as these last two tournaments. However, you never know. I've trained our Pokemon well. They might be able to hold their own. But until then, can I say thank you very much for watching. If you have done, I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I have recording it. Take it easy, have a good one. Hope you're well. Stay safe in these troubled times. And I will see you in the next video. And until then, bye for now.